go, go! Let's do this.
What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to jump into a little bit of Modern Warfare Remastered and just have a quick little end of week info drop like I usually bring you. Just to let you guys know what playlist updates we're getting and what double XP events and whatnot. And this week on MWR we're going to get, for the first time ever, double deposit credits. It's pretty much the same as the crypto keys and whatnot from Black Ops. Just the way that they do the deposit boxes in MWR is a lot better. Pretty much every gun that, well, not pretty much, every gun that does get added to the game, you can craft through the scrap that you get from the drop boxes. So if you ain't got good pulling luck like me, I'm shocking, I haven't pulled any of the weapons out of MWR yet, so it's pretty much grind out to get the bonus scrap and stuff. And with double deposit credits, obviously you can grind out quite a bit, get a few of the rare boxes and accumulate that scrap pretty quickly. So it's all happy days. And alongside the double deposits, we're going to get double XP as well. So another reason for people who don't grind the game out and ain't hit that master prestige. Now's the time to do it. Like myself, I don't play as much because our Blitz is Infinite Warfare, our Blitz is Black Ops. I'm jumping over to Black Ops 2 on backward compatible as well, so I've got a range of games that I'm playing, so it's not just grinding one. So when the double XP and double deposits do pop up, I'll do jump on and grind it out. So it's happy days for me. I'm pretty chuffed with that, especially the double deposits. They've never done it before, so hopefully the population of the game will be pretty high. Obviously last week we had a prop hunt and everybody was playing it. Pretty much all weekend the population, well, from where I am in the UK, was between 40 and 50% pretty much all weekend, so you cannot grumble with that. And yeah, that's gonna do it for Modern Warfare Remastered, and we'll jump on over into Infinite Warfare and just have a quick little rundown of the XP, what we're getting this week. And we're getting double XP from missions. So if you ain't at that top level, I think it's level 50 or something for mission teams, now's the time to do it. I'm pretty much just staying as Blood Ammo at the minute. It's a new one, so just grind out through day levels for a little bit. I've been Wraith the past week, obviously, for the new contract that's up, so happy days. It would just be another reason to jump in and unlock variants and stuff. The new score streak variants and stuff as well. Obviously they're pretty cheap on the scrap. It'll give you something to grind for in open layup. And while I am here, we'll have a quick little rundown of the CWL. I totally forgot to do my update this week. I'm shit, I apologise. But this week we're getting Yellow Group. If you are a watcher of the CWL and the pro side of it, the esports side of it, we had Blue Group last week, and some of the matches were out this world. A little bit disappointing for the EU side of it. Fnatic not being able to come out. They're going to drop down into relegation, so they're going to have to battle for season 2. But I've got faith in Tommy and Wuskins and Scraps and Sunny B. They'll pull it off. They'll be in season 2. I have no doubt about that. But the games between FaZe and Rise, the last game at the end, it was unbelievable. The hard point that FaZe come back on was unbelievable. Everybody was talking about it the day after. It was just one of their games that if you didn't watch it, you have to go back and watch it. It was just one of their games. So if you haven't, like I say, jump on over to MOTTV on YouTube and re-watch that, because it was a beast. And I think everybody's team of the weekend was EG, Evil Geniuses, Havoc and crew going off on day 2, day 3. Day 1 they didn't win a map, they went 0-6 map count, lost both games, and then just clean swept everybody and went, I think it was 0-6 or 0-12 with the previous 2 days. So they just completely tore everybody apart and ended up taking that first seed for playoffs. And that's just super important. Obviously you get that a part of £700,000, so you cannot grumble with that at all. That's big money. And yeah, so jumping on into this week, that's enough rambling about last week. This week we've got Yellow Group, and it's going to feature E United, Luminosity, Millennium and Epsilon. So there's a big EU interest this week with 2 EU teams. Obviously if you don't know, Infused, who were Infused, and now Millennium, so it's Marky B and the crew. Obviously Epsilon, everybody knows, with Josh just coming on and looking like a proper squad. They do look, what they've done to Splice at CWL Birmingham. beating them twice in the grand final after going on a losers bracket run. You cannot underestimate them at all. They're going to do things. But on the Friday, we've got the first game up. We've got E United and Millennium. So it's a little bit of a later start, like I always say. It's a 9 o'clock start in the UK. 7 on Saturday, 7 on a Sunday, but a little bit later on a Friday. And yeah, happy days. The one thing I am a little bit gutted about, Momo's not going to be there this week, which is a bit weird because there's 2 EU teams and the EU representative, specialist, if you would, caster Momo, ain't there. It's a bit random. He was in Paris tweeting yesterday, so I don't know where he's on his travels to, but it's going to be a bit of a shame. But we have got some decent casters. Obviously we've got the main guys in Courage and Maven, Mr. X, TP and whatnot. But we're going to get Felony on the caster's desk as well from Rise. So it's going to be nice to see his pros perspective. So happy days. And yeah, that's going to about do it, guys. I'm starting to ramble on now, so I'll wrap this one up and I'll bring you an update of Yellow Group probably at some point next week. I won't forget like I did this week. And yeah, just watch it and leave a like if you do enjoy these videos, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.